Okay, I hope that was... Wait, I will read this one out loud. The rebuilding of Super Earth continues, bigger, stronger, and freer. Soon a new monument to our indomitable spirit will rise. Remembrance, destroyed during the completely failed um, uh, illuminate invasion of Super Earth, will be the first of our fallen mega cities to be rebuilt, as selected by the Ministry of Prosperity. With greater fortification, greater security, and greater opportunity, the noble endeavor will be funded by the final balance of war restitution owed by the Illuminate and by their formerly recognized Terminid betters. Ongoing offenses by these same inhuman miscreants threaten yet more harm against innocent civilians, necessitating a Helldiver counter-offensive to reclaim our worlds and seize the required assets. Therefore, the Helldivers must hold all designated planets and complete the required number of operations. This project is the first step towards restoring the noble capital planet of our Federation to its rightful state of glory. Okay, so I'm guessing it's Illuminate that we're fighting. 59,000 Helldivers. Let's see. Destroyed during the invasion of Super Earth will be the first ever one. All then required. Ensuring the Helldivers fearless martial standards will be upheld by those set to bolster their rank.
Announcement system test. Freedom. Democracy. Liberty.
Oh, damn it.
Independence. Manage democracy.
Where's everyone?
Test complete.
I mean, there are 10,000 here, 59,000 active, 24,000 here, so major order. Hold all designated planets and complete the required number of operations in order to facilitate the reconstruction of Remembrance. Hold Erata Prime when the order expires. Oh, so Erata Prime is where we'll be, and welcome to Sex, Drugs, and Helldivers 2. I'm not doing this live because honestly, I've had one of the worst days. Again, I just have L after L, honestly. Just as I start to win, I have an L. I don't really want to talk about it, and I'm not going live because I don't want to talk at all, really. So I probably won't be talking much in this stream. This will truly be a stream mostly to watch instead of me pointing things out and talking to people in chat, as I'll be joining other people's games instead. I'm rapid switching right now, so I want to lie down and do nothing, like watch YouTube videos, but can't focus on them. But and then I want to play VR, but I can't focus in it. At least I worked out today, but that's before I received this horrible news, and hopefully wrote something to the people that are at least one. Well, one of them is responsible for it, but both can help, although one can help more than the other, and it's the one that I didn't speak to today. It was a doctor visit, and basically, this bitch told me that they were possibly going to drop me because she made the mistake of selling Suboxone or prescribing, sending in a prescription for Suboxone for someone, not me, that without having a license to do it. So she's being extra careful, and I asked for if I could have 3 Adderall instead of 2 today, and said if not, that's okay. But even if I didn't do that, she was going to do this anyway, where she looked up, like, the fact that I was in a psych ward and have Adderall and Suboxone. She said she would talk to this other doctor, the one that I usually would go to, and knows me quite well, better than any other doctor besides the one that retired, and the reason I had to find him. And it has taken literally like 6 fucking years of hell, of absolute hell in the piece of shit medical industry to finally balance my medications. And that's not that's just balancing them. That's not counting the pharmacy and insurance, where they won't fill a 30-day prescription for some reason. They'll fill a 25-day prescription, but not a 30-day prescription because of some error code. So I need to talk to insurance. But the thing is this doctor has prescribes 3 of my other medications. I only want to take 4, and she went over my fucking psych shit, and she said she would talk to the other doctor, the main one, about, firstly, if I should go to this other place that's a mental health place. And I've been kicked around enough by the medical industry. They just keep every doctor. I can't. I am so sick of having to describe DID and not be believed for one thing, and have this sheet that they go off of that's utter bullshit by doctors that didn't know me, that diagnosed me after 5 minutes, or didn't ask what medications I was taking, so they would put something like I was on meth because my parents said I was on meth when I was on when I had DID, and I was hijacked in like 2020, and they couldn't figure out what was going on. DID has been a thing since the age of 22 after my second suicide attempt, and but it was basically lay dormant until I was completely fucked by the employers that were a family to me, that lawyered up and everything because of how much they know they fucked up. So they're the only ones that knew for sure I had DID, because they saw them, but my people that know me the most are the ones that have the hardest time believing it, because everybody thinks that with DID it's like in the movies where we just switch and it's super obvious. And like I've told people, if I do a spot on an immaculate impression of someone else, do they just think that I have disappeared and that person has replaced me? No! But also, switching can be felt or can't. And so, like, this dumb cunt at the psych ward said I was schizophrenic like every other fucking cunt psychiatrist like her, and I can't tell you how many I've been through. I have, like, the last psychiatrist before her, I was literally mute because I have got my alters and I are so sick of it, and we can't, losing our medications puts us back in limbo and back in hell for at least a year. And we have already been to countless mental health this and that. That's why my pharmaceuticals are fucked up. But this cunt doctor wouldn't listen. So I sent a message to them, as it's the only way to talk to them, and I told them both to read it, but especially the one that actually listens to me and didn't have a problem prescribing the pills he gave me, didn't bat an eye, and but she was very down about it and made it sound very much like because I said I flat out said don't basically don't drop me, please don't drop me, or something like that, and she was like, she didn't say I can't promise that, but that was the gist of it. She was very much, because of her fuck up, like always, I'll talk to the doctor, but I know how that goes. That goes like this. She tells him that they look at my psych chart and my history, that my bullshit history, not like my how good I've been with prescriptions and stuff like that. Now he will, I'm hoping, like, that's why I sent a message, is because I know that she's not going to tell him stuff like, I wasn't even on Adderall when I was admitted to the psych ward, and why the fuck should I be punished for? Do they know how long it takes for she's to find a doctor that won't treat you like a brand new patient and just put you on a bunch of antidepressants and antipsychotics for people like me because they just think we have schizophrenia because DID is impossible, and they get all this misinformation about it, like we never fill switches, which is untrue. We can fill switches. I'm not even in the mood. Sorry, buddy. I'm not in the mood. I have to be so, like, maybe. Well, let me. Who was that? And my alters have literally been crying since it happened, and I've been having had panic attack after panic attack after panic attack, even though I've taken 2 milligram clonazepam, and it was more like 3/4 of, not a half, like. And but people there's a reason that this fucking disorder has a 98% suicide rate. But we have an anti-suicide pact. But if we lose our prescriptions, we are fucked. I can't tell you how much I truly can't. I can't stand life to the point that I will kill myself if I lose my medications. I will. When I got back from when the psych ward took my fucking medications away from me that were brand new.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
I'm done.
Initiating FTL jump to.
Hey man, I've had a really bad day, so that's why I declined the first time, and
Oh, okay. It doesn't tell me if you declined. It just says.
oh well I did. Because I probably won't talk much. I'm rapid switching right now, which means that I'm cycling through all altar after altar. Some of them are literally crying. I have tears strolling down my cheeks every so often. Some just want to lie down and watch YouTube, but we can't focus. We just go from finally winning to getting fucked, and we're done. But we have an anti-suicide pact, so we can't do that. We've already tried many times. We got on here because some of my alters. We need to focus on something that's not what happened today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. There's no pressure. If you can't join, you can't join. If you can, you can.
It's okay. It's nothing personal. Like it's just like some of us feel like being alone, but some of us feel like we need someone to talk to. Again, there's a reason there's a 98% suicide rate with DID. And I'm not streaming. I'm making a video because I can't deal with streaming right now. It's too much work. It's too much talking to people that I don't it like that girl that called me stupid. That was so triggering, and I watched the replay of that, and it was her fuck up for the one thing. And when I told her to reinforce, it wasn't just me. It was there were two people that were dead, and she was walking around where there were no bugs at all. And then I said, remember I said something like, what, are you stupid? And then I said, see, it goes both ways. Because, but also something about reinforcing. And she still didn't reinforce. And then I kicked her and she got on, I guarantee it was her that got on my stream. Because she said, don't talk shit about my friends or whatever. They weren't her friends, but they all treated me like shit because they all left. Sorry, buddy. But I don't know. Like, I think I'll be okay because I wrote my doctors a message. Like, because one of my doctors is a fuck up. And And I'm sick of. See, that was my fault. I'm sick of the. I'm so sick of the medical industry. It's been 6 years that I've had to deal with. Well, no, longer than 6 years. It was 22 that we were diagnosed. But it's been we've had to deal with them almost constantly for the past 6 years. And because of one of her fuck-ups, they might drop me as a patient. But the other doctor, the one that I usually go to, the one that I trust, I wrote him and her a long message, and I really hope that it works. She didn't say definitively that they were going to drop me. It just like it sounded almost certain, or well, more like very likely. And we will commit suicide if we don't have those medications. It took us 6 years of hell to balance out our medications, and we just barely did. And then she comes along and talks about overlapping medications and talks about the fact that I was in the psych ward and like I have to be punished for being in the psych ward, and they believe someone that only talked to me for 5 minutes. Over 2 weeks she diagnosed me with schizophrenia after about 5 minutes total of talking to me. No joke. And they all diagnose DID with schizophrenia. And she clearly doesn't know DID. In fact, like one of my ex-psychiatrists said...
my fucking vape, dog.
Your what?
Vape, bro. I can't buy my vape, bro. This shit sucks.
Yeah.
My bad.
Oh, that's another thing. Is I quit. It's been about 2 months since I quit smoking, and so here I'm gonna go grab my stuff. So I'm chewing nicotine gum like crazy. I'm almost out of Dr. Pepper, and I'm almost out of my medications that they're supposed to fill, but. Like with DID, it's a crew, you know. We don't have the convenience of people that don't have DID of being able to just like let things go, because everyone has to let it go. If even one person has a problem with, if even one alter has a problem with what's going on, it affects the entire system and causes a chain reaction, and that's what so we feel like shit, like absolute, like suicidal for days on end. Like it takes every ounce of strength not to kill ourselves. And that's what it's taking now, because like I said, we have an anti-suicide pact, because we're going to succeed. But it will take us over another year, if not 6 more years, to get the prescriptions that we currently have, that this doctor and this new doctor that works at the same place, that kind of took over for, well, a little bit, takes over some things, like takes over some appointments, but I made sure that he saw my message. I just hope, like, until we're certain, we will feel like absolute shit. And that means yes or no. If it's a no, then we're going to, I don't know what we're going to do. Because, I mean, I can't tell you how shitty the medical industry is. Especially with people with DID. I can't stand it.
Yeah, my wife has to go through stuff like that all the time too. It's
Shit, I need ammo.
dude, let's back out. Let's back reach. Yes. I don't know if we can push through.
I mean, I've been working out. I quit smoking. I've finally been getting my life back together. And every time I start to gain traction, something comes along to fuck me. Like, hardcore. Like, the medical industry is one of our biggest triggers.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah, just hope that you never have to deal with it. Oh, god damn it.
I have to, I don't, but my wife does. She has, she's of her own, so.
Well, she wants to...
I've seen her struggles.
It's ridiculous. They want to send me to like a more psychiatric place, which has already been done. I've already been to so many psychiatrists and therapists that I could vomit as this Titan vomits. I'm glad he knows what I'm saying. I mean, the last psychiatrist we went to, we were mute. Literally mute. We didn't talk at all. Even when he spoke to us, we were completely mute. Because we're so sick of having to tell our tale, which is impossible to describe. Like, it is so complex, and there are legal issues, and there are things that nobody will believe, and having people believe that you have DID in the first place. That's next to... I didn't even grab my supplies. That's how absent-minded I am right now. Like, I swear I called them down. What did I do with them? Shit. They've got to be like right over here. The cookout is an awesome gun.
Yeah, I could pick out a lot. It's versus the Predator strain where they're constantly up your asshole. You have to constantly push them off.
Yeah, it pushes them back. I love that. Like it helps keep them at bay. See, I have several triggers, or you can't see, but one of my altars is crying again. It's so weird and annoying because I feel sad, I feel pissed, and I feel numerous things at once. It's indescribable. There are no words in any language to describe how this is like. Oh, you have schizophrenia. You have schizophrenia. No, I don't have fucking schizophrenia. It's entirely different. Well, not entirely, but quite a bit different. God damn it. Sorry for yelling. Like, see, I told you some of us are pissed. And some of... we're rapid switching. That's why my voice and tone will change. Rapid switching is very difficult. We don't know what we want, and especially when we're this triggered. When we get to the point, when we're triggered enough, when we're triggered to the point of when we're on the edge of being hijacked, which is when alters take over and we don't have control, or I don't have control. Nicholas, the main person, I guess could be said, doesn't have control. when they take over, when I'm close, I feel high as a fucking I feel higher than if I took every known drug to man. It's such a wonderful feeling. I only hope to get there at least. I feel like it's a defense mechanism, because when we get to the point where reality's too hard for us, we literally become so high that we like that's how we are hijacked. It's like drugging someone and taking and abusing them, because trust me, I've broken into my employer's place of the like my employer's building when I was hijacked in 2020. It doesn't happen often. It's only happened to me once, but I've been very close several times. God, if I can reach that level, then you'll hear me sounding happy as fuck, but you won't be talking to... You'll be able to tell the difference, like, blatantly. You'll hear Joker. He's one of the most distinct, because he has the kind of goes... you know how Joker talks in The Dark Knight? Where he kind of is like, listen, like, has kind of an after everything he says. That's how he sounds. And sometimes he comes out, sometimes M comes out, and he's pretty obvious because he rhymes without meaning it. Like, basically raps. Not basically, flat out raps. And doesn't even mean to. Does a good job though. See, we needed to talk to someone. We're not doing that well, but we really needed to talk to someone.
You must not allow our civilians to perish.
Well, we have a good feeling about it. We have like a sixth sense, basically, about personas. I mean, we're an expert on personas. When we have anywhere from 300 to 1200, we're still counting. It's not like counting people on the outside, and it's not like communicating with people on the outside either. It can be. We do have a literal Tyler Durden. He's the one that's probably got us in the most trouble and hurts us the most. But he always has a method to his madness. We learn so many lessons from Tyler. In Tyler we trust. But everybody wishes they could be Tyler Durden. But when they meet someone that really has DID and has a literal Tyler Durden, that's just like he is in the movie and the book, they my squad on that last stream, they treat him like shit. They think we're weird and crazy. We're just like Tyler says we are in Fight Club. We're what people wish they could be. We are what people that use pronouns wish they could be. I mean, a woman that's blind is able to see, for God's sake, with different alters because her optical nerve literally repairs itself. Isn't that amazing? I mean, this is a disorder that should be studied because it shows that the body is capable of more than we know. But I guarantee it's Big Pharma that holds us back. They probably have cures for all sorts of shit. If my fan is annoying, just tell me. It's on right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Usually it picks up on the mic. Okay, we've got to figure out what we got to catch up with you guys. Like, we just feel lost right now. We feel completely lost. Switching is hard enough. Rapid switching is enough to, if I had a gun, my god. This is why we've never bought a gun. Because it would be too easy to commit suicide. And also, knowing our luck, we would live and fuck up our face and brain and such and be treated like shit even more or worse. I mean, our last psychiatrist literally said we are society's punching bags because we're too nice. We allow people to walk all over us until they trigger us, and the alters are basically like, okay, enough with this shit, and come out and do something about it. And it's usually extreme and gets like, it's odd that no cops showed up when I broke into that place. I know I'm being watched. I know that sounds crazy, but I kind of feel like people with DID are watched. Because if you've ever seen Split, I know that people say it's an exaggeration, but it's not too far from the truth. I'm able to do things that I should not be able to do. And I get strength that I don't have. It's weird. It's really weird. There are so many advantages and things that could be learned, but they don't like to diagnose us as DID because I know the government knows I have DID. I mean, hell, they put cameras and camcorders and such in TVs, for God's sake. Did you know that? Like, not just mine, like everyone's. We might as well be living in 1984. Let me throw down a Gatling sensor. But I wouldn't be surprised if I could get shot by a fucking shotgun and survive. Since I've survived slitting my throat and plenty of other things, I've survived plenty that most people would die. That I should have died. Now we're just sounding pretentious. We just like to be liked. We just, I don't know. But I would never wish this disorder on anyone. Though I don't consider it I want it to be like how homosexuality used to be a disorder. Shit, I've landed in fire. I want to make it so it's not a disorder, because once you're slapped with a disorder label, people just bunch people with mental disorders in the same fucking group. It's not a disorder, it's a fucking superpower. Fuck. I dropped a barrage just to warn anyone. Although I guess only one person's alive.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Well, you kind of get to see us talk to each other and switch a bit. Although it's not as... We're... contrary to popular... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Contrary to popular belief, it's covert, like I said. It's only overt and noticeable, like really noticeable, when we're overt. And that means when we're, like, really triggered, and it takes a lot to trigger us.
Marking location. Bugs east.
But we also feel embarrassed. We feel embarrassed about talking about this. Like, really, it's embarrassing to us. We usually don't like to talk about it unless we're triggered, or one of us feels the need to. But then it's so hard to do. It's managing a team, or like a militia, really. Oh my! I am getting my ass kicked. I need to try to focus more. Come on, guys. Work as one. Work as one. Work as one.
I just sent a bunch of civilians into a gas cop, so I'm gonna hold off on the evacuation for a second.
Thanks for making me laugh, or us laugh. Really, we really need a laugh right now. You're a good friend.
Yeah. No, it's tough to do.
We'll get our shit together. I mean, in this game and in life. I think things will be okay with the doctor. Like, we worry about the message we sent just because we worry about sounding crazy. Because DID sound like one of the hard things about talking about DID is everything about it sounds fucking crazy because it's such a rare disorder. And I mean, talking about multiple personas And especially if you notice the difference between them, like, and that's partially why we get, just one of the reasons why we get so tired of re-explaining how we know we have DID. Besides being diagnosed with it when we were 22 years old, but society requires all sorts of different metrics. Like, they require 7 to 8 hour tests that are like $1,500 to take, and they require like 4 or 5 tests for anyone to believe that you really have DID. No. Prove it. Well, I have, like, I've taken 2 tests at least. Both of them, oh my god. Both of them proved conclusively that we have DID. Like, we scored extremely high on them. And it's something we're not proud of. We find unique. It's just us trying to find optimism in an otherwise almost next to impossible disorder. I mean, 98% suicide rate. That means only 2% of us survive. And I can tell why. I mean, I've tried to commit suicide several times. Oh, I'm not supposed to say suicide. This is a video that I'm uploading to YouTube, but fuck it. Fuck you, fuck YouTube. And all their... This is serious. I should be able to talk about my problems with, and be able, like, if I tried to commit suicide, I should be able to say suicide, not I tried to unalive myself, I tried to erase myself. I shouldn't have to censor myself because my suicide offends other people. So sorry it's so hard for other people that I tried to commit suicide. Try being the one that attempted suicide, for God's sake. Everyone likes to play victim. Not everyone, most people. I'm stuck. Okay, there we go.
Holy moly, they are making us work for these civilians. My goodness.
Yeah, they are. And I'm just going to say to the Sony ponies that want to team kill Xbox players and shit like that, I will find you and I will team kill you, or I'll have my friends in high places come and deal with you. I will get you blocked from the fucking game, and if you don't think I can do it, try me. Really, try me. I have friends in literally the highest of places, so fuck with me and see what happens. They may keep us hidden, but they do give us privileges, like those shroom candy bars I got in California. See, if I walked into this barrage or got hit by it, I would say it was my fault. Because there's a red fucking line that comes down from the sky and says what it is. And besides the bombs going off, for God's sake, my friend didn't die. Wait, I don't know. No, he came in after the drama. Oh no! Fuck me.
It's alright, you're still dead.
Oh yeah,
Your
there's a
friend's
reinforcement.
Arrowhead,
Yes, I do know Arrowhead watches because, well, I probably shouldn't say. I don't, like, I've noticed that if I start, like, talking about my connections and stuff like that, that they stop helping me out, you know? They still watch, but they don't like to be they don't like me, or they don't like me or others to know that I know. Well, they mostly don't like others to know. They don't like me blabbing about it. But I mean, I think it's unique. Like, it's other people get to talk about how they know Arrowhead, that have channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, like I should have. Oh damn it! I threw down an orbital napalm barrage. Oh, and most of the bugs are gone now. Starting to feel a little better. We just feel like I can't. It's so weird. I feel. I don't feel. I feel like I'm out of my body. I don't feel like this is my body. I don't feel like I'm really here. I mean, part of why I stream to YouTube is for people to talk about DID and raise DID awareness in a way that woke people would fuck up. Or, yeah, they would fuck it up. So I'm actually glad that they don't stand up for us. Actually, woke people have been some of the rudest people to us. We need to change the definition of woke, because they have butchered what it actually means. That and DEI. Wow, it's already been an hour. I don't think they even know what the words are to DEI. I know it's hard to manage understanding words or an acronym and then the words and then definition to the words. It's a tough job. I know, I'm batshit crazy. Oh well. Nice.
That was a weird one. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. I'll wait for you guys. Alright.
Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Thanks for letting us vent.
Yeah, sure. Hopefully your shit gets sorted out and you aren't, get screwed in the process of it.
I know it's probably weird sometimes. And yes, at least one of us have a stutter.
You have maintained our way of life.
Nice. Good work, guys. And did we do that whole thing with just 3? Wow.
Yeah.
And an operation. And my video's about to expire, but I'll start a new one. Oh, holy shit. We've got this. Oh, we have to hold it for, what, 10 more hours?
We have to win the planet before the bugs do, and that's gonna get it out.
Okay, cool.
The bugs are gonna juice. They're right up the line. Let's see here.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
We have to hold it in 10 hours, but we're slated to win in 2, so we're not doing too bad.
Nice. Yeah.
So keep playing.
You cut out a bit. What did you say? What did you
I
say?
was thinking, clutch for playing.
Uh-huh. Thank you for
I was thinking clutch for playing the game. But that's for helping us out, because you're gonna carry us.
You're awesome, man. Thank you very much. See, like, most people cannot stand this shit. Like, I have so many people leave while I'm streaming,